In Pennsylvania, guns can be taken from you for several reasons: a PFA order, an arrest or criminal charge, a mental health commitment under Section 302, or if a firearm is seized during an investigation. Today on The Right Slant, we're breaking down exactly how firearm confiscation works in Pennsylvania, how to legally get your gun returned, and what real case law shows about mistakes the state has made in the past. This is facts only, no guessing, no insinuations, just straight information every Pennsylvania gun owner needs to hear. Let's start with the most common ways firearms are taken in Pennsylvania. PFA orders, under 18 Pa C.S. Section 6108. Judges can require the surrender of firearms within 24 hours when a final PFA is issued. Law enforcement can seize guns immediately if the order authorizes it. Criminal arrest or charges, if a firearm is evidence or if possession is prohibited under 18 Pa C.S. Section 6105. Police may seize guns at the time of arrest. Mental health commitment, Section 302. A 302 involuntary commitment triggers an automatic prohibition under both state and federal law, requiring surrender of all firearms. Search warrants or evidence collection. Firearms may be taken if connected to an investigation, even if you weren't charged. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new breakdown from The Right Slant. The process for getting your firearm back depends on why it was taken. Here is the exact, fact-based procedure. 1. If taken because of a PFA order, under 23 Pa C.S. Section 6108.1. Firearms can be returned only after the order expires, and you are not otherwise prohibited. You must file a petition for return of weapons, firearms, ammunition, and licenses under Pa R.C.P. 1958. The court will schedule a hearing. The judge must order return of firearms unless you remain prohibited under Section 6105. Important: the sheriff cannot return firearms without a judge's order in PFA cases. 2. If taken as evidence during an investigation. Once the case is resolved, you file a motion for return of property under Pa R.Crimp. 588. The court evaluates whether the gun is contraband or lawfully owned. If approved, the property custodian must return the firearm, but only after you pass a PICS background check. 3. If seized after a mental health commitment. This one is strict. Under 18 Pa C.S. Section 6105, A302 commitment prohibits possession. To get rights restored, you must file a petition under 18 Pa C.S. Section 6111.1. A judge will evaluate medical records and expert testimony. Only after rights are restored can you petition for the firearm's return. 4. If seized after criminal charges. If your charges are dismissed, withdrawn, or you're found not guilty, file a Rule 588 petition for return of property. Provide proof of ownership. Again, you must pass PICS before the weapon is released. Pennsylvania case law, 2 real examples. Case example number 1, Commonwealth versus Allen. Allen petitioned for the return of his firearms after criminal charges were dropped. The court originally refused, claiming public safety concerns. But the Superior Court reversed that decision, holding that Rule 588 requires firearms to be returned unless the Commonwealth proves they are contraband or the owner is prohibited. Outcome: Allen got his guns back because the state couldn't show legal grounds to keep them. Case example number 2, in re-return of weapons. This involved firearms surrendered after a PFA expired. The sheriff refused to return them without a new background check and additional paperwork. The Superior Court held, once a judge orders the return of firearms after a PFA, the sheriff must comply. Additional requirements cannot be added by the sheriff. Outcome: weapons were returned, and the court reaffirmed that sheriffs cannot invent extra hurdles. Before you file your petition, make sure you have proof of ownership, a valid Pennsylvania ID, case disposition documents showing charges were dismissed or the PFA expired, any relevant mental health restoration orders, if applicable. This speeds up the process and prevents delays. Pennsylvania law sets strict rules for seizing firearms, but it also provides clear pathways for getting them back. The key is, know why the gun was taken, follow the proper petition process, and ensure you are not legally prohibited from owning firearms. When you understand the law, you can stand firm and protect your rights. Thanks for watching this Pennsylvania firearm confiscation guide from The Right Slant. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new state-by-state breakdown.